Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Just, how do I know? All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome here to this fine edition of SpeedLab TV. As we are currently circulating practice here, the final minutes of practice at Iowa Speedway. These are the Pro 2 light trucks around the Iowa Speedway Rallycross track, and as we get set to finish up this practice session, Matthew McKinney out in front with a 44.743. Chase Cabry in the 44.749. That's how close the field is here up front. Several drivers still getting logged in here. We've got Mike McKinney sitting P number 3. Kevin Swindell currently 4th on the board with Chase Rodman hanging out in P number 5. Chase Austin, the 6th spot. Check that. Colton Hardy's going to go faster here. Hardy's going to bump one up over Chase Austin. Then it'll be Gannon McIntosh. Gannon Mac with a 47.257 currently on the board. So quite a gap here. As you can see, some drivers might have been turning a little bit of practice laps earlier. Track changes here today are going to be happening quite a bit. As the dirt tends to wear off and slick up a little bit, the tarmac's going to gain a lot of grip. A traction flip, very common to see late in the afternoons here also. Look over a bit of the format here this evening. We're going to do a 2-lap lone qualifier run, followed up with 4-lap heat races, 6 cars each, top 2 to transfer on to the A main event. Then we will fill 6-lap B mains, putting the fastest 14 drivers in for a 12-lap shootout. Joker lane, always an option here. You got to take it once per race, qualifying the exception. So in the heat race, that's going to play into the strategy. It's going to be all about when you take that Joker, when will it help you? Some guys, they're going to take it early on, first lap, clean shot, let's take it, build a gap, get some track position, and pray, while the other guys bang around in the back. Or do you wait till the very last lap, just try and stay with the leaders, knowing that you have it sitting in your pocket? So we're going to wait and see as the checkered flag flies here in practice. We wait for some of these trucks to come across the line. It appears that it's going to be Matthew McKinney, the 44.743 there. Quick time in practice. Chase Cabry was 2nd. Chase Austin bumped up to 3rd with Mike McKinney in the 4th spot. Adam Elby 5th. Chase Rodman 6th. Kevin Swindell 7th. Colton Hardy 8th. Benjamin Waddell 9th. Gannon McIntosh 10th spot. A.J. Allmendinger in 11th. Jacob Brown in 12th. 13th goes to Justin Grant. Then it'll be James Edens, Dalton Kellett, Logan Seavey, and Dakota Dickerson. Counting out the practice field. Now we're set for qualifying. Watch, there's a couple trucks out here. Edens making a lap. Rodman out here making a lap. Kevin Swindell even on track. Matthew McKinney, Dakota Dickerson. So everybody trying to get out here early. Unlike a lot of the racing you've seen here recently on the iRacing platform, no Talladega lap. Nothing really crazy special that's going to help you. There's a lot of technicality to this one. You'll see the blue turtles inside the curbs in the dirt section. Those things will pick the truck up, send it over on the slid, all the way around to a hard 180 braking zone to get back up onto the banking. As the rubber starts to build up there, you'll see the guys up on 2 wheels. And up around the banking here, turns 3 and 4 to Iowa Speedway. Hard braking first gear left-hander. Trying to keep the grip underneath it as you head to the jump, start finish line, and back into the dirt section. Definitely technical here at Iowa. Now we continue to watch qualifying. We will stand by for just a few moments while we see some lap times come in. So Colton Hardy will be the first one to post a lap time. He went a 47.0, 0.8 of a second slower in his first lap than he was in practice. But Matt McKinney laying down the hammer here, 44.166. 0.6 of a second faster here than he was in his practice session. Brother Mike McKinney, 0.9 of a second back at a 45.003. Kevin Swindell now to the 3rd spot with a 45.297. Ben Waddell to 45.618 in the fourth. Chase Austin fifth. Check that. Chase Cabry now going to third. 45.185. So as Matt McKinney appears as if he's got these boys covered here early, it's all going to change when we go heat racing here in just a few moments. Got 2 minutes left here in qualifying. Still yet to turn a lap. Justin Grant, Jacob Brown. 4.5 seconds the split here on lap times as Dakota Dickerson struggling to find some pace, a 48.607, but that'll to him here as the evening progresses. Let's look here at the rundown currently. It's Matt McKinney out front, followed by Mike McKinney, Chase Cabry, Kevin Swindell, Benjamin Waddell. Then it'll be Chase Austin, Adam Elby, James Eden, Logan Seavey, Colton Hardy, Chase Rodman, A.J. Allmendinger, Dalton Kellett, Ken McIntosh, Dakota Dickerson, Jacob Brown, and Justin Grant yet to turn a lap here in your qualifying session. About a minute left here. Glance around here. If we can't find him on the track, is on track, so he at least has made it out. Then the number 11 NOS energy drink machine here this evening. So checking it out here, Justin Grant taking the hard right-hander on the tarmac, back up final corner before you get on the straightaway. Beautiful execution here for Grant. Carried his momentum up onto the banking. Now it's going to bang up through the gears. First, second, third, all the way to rev limiter. We get right up to the outside wall. Try and break this thing in a straight line. Sure enough, truck step sideways. Try and save it down to first gear. Quick shift back up to second. Right hand down. Up over the dirt jump. And hard to the finish line here. Back to the double lefts. You can see these beautiful curbs. And Grant goes a 50.4. So he actually only passes the 9 machine of Jacob Brown. So as we finalize this here, checkered flag is going to wave momentarily. But Matt McKinney taking the pole here with a 44.166. P number 2, Mike McKinney. He had a 44.9. So time to switch up and head to heat race number 1 action. 4 laps the distance. 1 joker minimum. On the pole be Matthew McKinney. Second, Kevin Swindell. Third, Adam Elby. Fourth, Colton Hardy. Fifth will be Dalton Kellett. And in the 6th spot, it'll be Justin Grant. So top 2 here. Going on to the main event, locked and loaded.
Hey, Matt, just so you know, I didn't run the Gravedigger for no reason.
Oh, God. Nice jump.
To the lights we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green light is out. Drivers are headed off now. It's going to be a hard right-hand turn. Upside and over. That was the number 13 machine of Adam Elby. The Gravedigger machine goes for a ride. Meanwhile, we're going to switch back up here to the front of the field cheerleader. That is Matthew McKinney, the Maverick Top Gun machine. Look at BEA, beautiful. He had the speed, we knew that. Just had to have the opportunity to get off the line and get going. Go check out now, Pete, number 2. That is the Trump Pence machine of Hardy. Oh, actually, check that. Now my timing and scoring refreshes, and actually out in front, Kevin Swindell, the Swindell SpeedLab. Hot rod here tonight, up and over some curves. See him banging around, trying to dig back. Working lap number 2, so mark the halfway point. Through the gears he goes. NASCAR 3 and 4 here at Iowa Speedway. Dalton Kellett of the NTT IndyCar Series, currently in P number 2. Fortunately, I didn't get a chance, nor does my scoring show me who's hit the Joker and who hasn't, so we're just going to have to kind of watch here. As you see, Swindell's going to stay out of the Joker this lap. Swindell took it early. Another scoring refresher here. It's going to show me Mike McKinney out in P number 1. So McKinney obviously taking the Joker last time by, which propelled him back out in front of Kevin Swindell. The Joker, something you got to keep your eyes on here as we're working the final lap. Colton Hardy now in the 3rd spot. Justin Grant up to 4th. LB all over him though. NOS Energy number 11 versus the number 13 Gravedigger machine of Adam Elby here. Final lap. No transfer fight though, as we had issues for Kellett. We go back up here to Matt McKinney, your leader, with a solid gap. He's going to come up over the jump. Little heel click. That's going to be that. So McKinney takes the win over Kevin Swindell. Those two going on to tonight's A main event. Colton Hardy will end up in the 3rd spot. Dalton Kellett ended up 4th. 5th spot went to Adam Elby. Justin Grant with some issues there late. He ends up in the 6th spot. Now we go to the grid of heat race number 2. On the pole, Mike McKinney. Starting 2nd will be Benjamin Waddell. 3rd, James Eden. 4th, Chase Rodman. 5th, Cannon McIntosh in the 6th spot. That'll be Jacob Brown. Brown in the number 9 truck here this evening.
Green, green, green.
Wait for these trucks here to going as my feet catches back up with it. A couple trucks headed to the Joker. Be McKinney and Waddell. Out in front, lap number 1 in the books. Benjamin Waddell rocking the Swindell SpeedLab 39 as well, scored number 14. He and McKinney, the early Joker takers. Gonna head on back here to the next battle. As it looks like Chase Rodman into the 3rd spot. So 3rd on back, nobody's taking the Joker there. Then it's Cannon Mack, James Eden, Jacob Brown. Now Rodman's going to head on into the Joker. See what kind of times he can pick up on your leaders. But he's going to kind of hold court there. As the opening lap decision from Waddell and McKinney just too good. But Cannon Mack came with Rodman there. Eden and Brown opted to stay on the normal track, and now Edens has gotten around Jacob Brown, and he's long gone from him. So we look back to your leaders. Close action here for Ben Waddell and Mike McKinney. Head into the 180 before you get up on the bank. And McKinney going to look like he's going to lay a bumper. Not going to do it. Now digging. Both these drivers often to stay on the apron on the bottom to build up the RPM. Slowly get it back up onto the banking. Waddell really cheats his entry. He's going to slide through it. McKinney closing right back up. So Waddell had stretched it out a little bit as the white flag's going to fly here. Now McKinney all over the back bumper. Neither one of the, oh, McKinney's gonna shove it in there. Waddell, though, using a little bit of brake to defend action. He's gonna hold off McKinney. Neither of these guys really need to push it, though. They're both into the A main. All they have to do is roll here. McKinney thinks otherwise to slam back to the inside of Waddell. Now they head to the 180 for the final time of this heat race. McKinney trying to go outside. Two trailer park girls, nothing there. He's gonna rotate just a bit too much. Waddell now +5 and leaving as they head towards the checkered. Final time through the last tight left-hander. Now the sweeping right-hander. Chalk it up for the SpeedLab machine. That's the number 14 on scoring, 39 on the track. Ben Waddell, then it'll be Mike McKinney second. We look back here. Rodman's going to get third. Eden's fourth. Fifth spot going to go to Cadden Mack and Jacob Brown. Rounding him out here in the 6th position. So lots of action here in the heat races. The track just now starting to get up and get a little bit better, and I can't wait till the A main later on when we get these guys jammed up out there. Looks like we're getting ready here to head back to the lights.
Green, green, green.
Green, green, green. Terrible start there for Cabry, who had qualified on the pole. Oh, mayhem! Cabry's gonna hit. 17 of Logan Seavey's gonna hit. So heavy contact for some favorites, but none of them as good as AJ Allmendinger out of the ballpark. So Allmendinger goes out of the park. He's headed back to pit lane. That's literally going to leave us with a two-man race up front. That is... If I check on this, a couple guys headed, though, to the Joker lane. That's going to be the 17 of Seavey, so he's going to try and make up for that first corner contact by Joker early. Oh, upside down! Dakota Dickerson was running second with Chase Austin, and he flips it all alone. Now Cabry's going to get the opportunity. So Seavey out in front after a terrible turn number 1. It's the Joker. It bought him some time, but will it be enough? This has got Chase Austin sitting in the 2nd spot. Chase Cabry in the 3rd spot. Austin takes the normal line that lap, as does Cabry. Allmendinger is in the pits along with Dakota Dickerson. So those two drivers who just wrapped up an F3 race here just moments ago, driving with the SpeedLab team. Dakota with a 2nd spot, Allmendinger with a 4th. They were able to get back over here to this server quickly. Trying to play catch up, not the heat races they wanted though. Chase Austin, calm, cool, collected, running second here to Logan Seavey. Question though, is Seavey gonna be fast enough? Last time by he ran a 45.1 to the 46.6 of Austin. So it looks like the helper there might have been the Joker on the first lap, but man, has he got the lap times to back it up. Meanwhile, here's a good battle here. Cabry's gonna take the Joker. No pressure on the blend line from Chase Austin. But he did get a lot of that gap taken out to Logan Seavey. So the two of the 3 drivers caught up in the first turn melee. Continued on, and they've had the speed to try and back it up here as we work the final lap of the heat race here. Which should be your final heat race for the program here this evening. Logan Seavey, all he's got to do is keep the Miller Genuine Draft number 17 straight here. Down on the apron rather. Now cruises back up the banking. Gonna get hard into the braking zone. Back all the way down first gear. Quick rotation, back to throttle. Quickly back to second, stabilizes it. 3rd gear over the jump. Your winner. Put your virtual hands together for the number 17. No way. I missed it. Chase Austin jokers on the final lap. My bad, folks. Chase Austin with the win. Chase Cabry, he's not going to qualify here. So Chase Austin, Logan Seavey, they're going to move on. So still a great recovery there for Seavey, who was crashing turn number 1. Got caught up there with Allmendinger and Cabry. But the man of the heat race, Chase Austin. Now we head to the B main. 11 trucks in the B main here. Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be a dandy. 6 laps the distance. Hardy, Rodman, Chase Cabry, Dalton Kellett, James Dean, AJ Allmendinger, Adam Elby, Cannon McIntosh, Dakota Dickerson, Justin Grant, Jacob Brown. Drivers, let's go to the lights. Eight drivers gonna make it out of this. The 3 are going home. Here's all trucks have now made the grid. Everybody getting ready here, getting ready.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air, trucks are away. Big start there for the 15 of Dakota Dickerson. The 5 and the 16 with some heavy contact. That's Kellett and Allmendinger. Allmendinger gets through it. Somebody, though, upside down. Couldn't see the driver that got upside down in the back. Here's the big split. Rodman's going to split off. 3, 4 guys taking the joker. Everybody else going to slow it down here. Try to tie themselves to the tarmac. They get through. They head back around. Chase Rodman, your early leader, as he elected to take that joker lap on the first circuit here. Dickerson was the one who was up and over on the start, out 2 sessions in a row for the young man out of California. On his lid, not the way he wanted his evening to go here. But it's Rodman, Cabry out in front. Currently showing McIntosh in the 3rd position. Couple takers a little bit further back now, heading to the joker. So Cabry safe in 2nd. That's going to bump James Edens up to the 3rd spot. Adam Elby to 4th. Cannon McIntosh now in the 5th position. Jacob Brown in 7th. Colton Hardy. Big shakeups here. We have another driver out. Dalton Kellett now retired. But Rodman out in front, continuing to hold off Chase Cabry. This is where we're going to get to see the strategies line up. Oh, Rodman smokes the tires. Cabry into the door. Is this going to give Edens in 3rd and Elby in 4th a big run on him here or not? Really slowed down their exit speed here, getting back up to the banking. Rodman's going to try the over-under on Cabry's. Cabry's going to stop and steer from the center off there. Take the spot. So now Cabry to the lead. Rodman 2nd, Edens, that's your top 4. Cannon Mack still being shown in the 5th position with Jacob Brown still being shown 6th. We head on back here. Like Colton Hardy. Oh, Jacob Brown goes time. Right into the sideline here at the start-finish line. Heavy contact as he and Hardy got together going over the jump. Appears that Kellett's back on track. He's actually going to... He's 2 laps down, but he's going to get through the joker there. Try and continue to see some of these battles on the racetrack. This appears to be Dakota Dickerson, who's also 2 laps down, and Justin Grant. Grant, last car on the lead lap, currently 9th. 1 spot out. All he's got to do is catch the number 6 machine, though, of Jacob Brown, who's just up the highway from him. That's going to be the battle for your transfer. They'll have 2 to go when they get to the stripe, which is coming up here pretty quickly. The brown and the white number 6 truck with the green trim. Grant and the number 11 NOS Energy Machine. Grant carries tons of speed into the dirt section. Both of them pick up the understeer, not being able to keep that truck rotated. Grant going to take the joker, though. Grant going to take the joker. That's going to propel him well in advance of Jacob Brown, and plenty safe here in the field as we get a look back at your leader now. It's Cabry checking out now. Long gone for the time being. 3.1 second advantage over Adam Elby's. We must have missed some contact there. My apologies. Elby close battle, though, with A.J. Allmendinger. This should be the final lap for them, the leaders. Back up to the banking they go. Allmendinger going to slip the wheel, but he's going to get right back down to the apron. Elby going to cross back down and get the apron himself just to make sure there's nobody coming out the backside. Big move by Hardy to the outside of A.J. Allmendinger. Nothing there, not going to happen. Not going to let him through. How about the 8 truck, though? Edens with a big run there to the line. So if my scoring screens are correct, which they appear to be, that'll be Chase Cabry, Adam Elby, A.J. Allmendinger, Colton Hardy, James Edens, Chase Rodman, Cannon McIntosh, and Justin Grant. Your drivers moving on. The ones going home be Jacob Brown, Dalton Kellett, Dakota Dickerson. Dickerson barely got a lap of competition in here tonight. That's unfortunate. He's going to have to come back, lick his wounds, and try that one again. So beautiful evening here in Iowa. Iowa Speedway, of course, the virtual land on the Rallycross track. Thanks again for everybody that's tuning in right now. SpeedLab TV all over the world on all platforms possible. We now have a 5-minute warm-up. So kick back, relax. We'll be right back with you here with a little bit more information as we get ready to launch this A-main here in just a few moments. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the virtual Iowa Speedway. Swindell SpeedLab coverage here on SpeedLab TV. I'm Chris Wheeler, doing a terrible job of bringing you tonight's action, but a man that needs no introduction. Mr. Chase Rodman has joined me here in the virtual booth high above this Rallycross course here at Iowa Speedway. Chase, man, talk to us a little bit about your night here so far.
Yeah, we had a decent heat race showing there. We had to take the Joker, on the first corner there because Colton Hardy forgot that we were on the outside of him and kind of forced us into the Joker. But it worked out, and, we ended up third in the heat, which was solid, and the B-main had a pretty solid showing. I think we got some speed, and, I'm not here to make any friends, Chris. As you guys probably saw there, I kind of doored James Edens and a couple other guys, but we're here to have a good time, and I think that's what SpeedLab TV is all about.
So what do you think the strategy here going into this grueling 12-lap feature is going to be?
Well, after watching the two of those heat races, the two Gravedigger trucks, I'm definitely going to try and stay away from those guys in turn one because they like to hit the inside wall and stack up the whole field. So I think if I can make it through the first corner and then the corner just before getting onto the big track without anybody stacking it up in the wall in front of me, I think we'll be looking pretty good here. It seems like a lot of guys are opting to take the Joker on the first lap, which might play into the strategy here. It's kind of just a waiting game until you get off the double left in the dirt there to figure out if you want to take the Joker or not, just in case, there's somebody next to you or whatnot. So it's kind of a play-it-by-ear thing as far as the Joker goes at this point. But we're going to be trying to put on a show for all the fans out there.
I like it. Well, we're just about 20 seconds away here from going to the grid, so we'll let you get back to your office. Thanks again for joining us here tonight. Good luck in the feature. Folks, once again, that is our friend, Chase Rodman. He'll be coming out here in just a little bit in this A main event. Let's take a rundown here from this warm-up. Chase Cabry out in front with a 43.72. Matt McKinney was P2. Logan Seavey, P number 3. It was Kevin Swindell in 4th. Colton Hardy 5th. Adam Elby 6th. James Eden 7th. Mike McKinney 8th. AJ Allmendinger 9th. Rodman was 10th. Now my screen resets. That means, folks, it is time to get ready for tonight's A main event. A beautiful time here in Iowa, like we've talked about. Let's meet the 14 souls that are going to line up for 12 laps here, starting in the 14th spot. That'll be Justin Grant. 13th, Cannon McIntosh. 12th, Chase Rodman. 11th, that's going to go to James Eden. 10th, Colton Hardy. 9th, AJ Allmendinger. 8th will be Adam Elby. 7th, Chase Cabry. 6th, that's going to be Logan Seavey. 5th, Mike McKinney. 4th, Kevin Swindell. 3rd spot, Chase Austin. 2nd, Ben Waddell. And on the pole, Matt McKinney.
Green flag, green flag.
Head to the lights. Green, 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 green. A big move there by the 16 machine. Allmendinger upside down's the 3. The 3 upside down, the 17, the 1, the 3 even. 17 more hard contact. Oh, what a deal. So Mike McKinney up and over. 17, CV. Big issues for these drivers. They start to kind of fall back. Grant now up on 2 wheels. So absolute chaos everywhere. But up in front, no surprise, it's Matt McKinney, and now he's going to head up to the Joker that lap. Ben Waddell hot on his bumper, though. So McKinney with Waddell now to his right side. Allmendinger up to 3rd now. Oh, Waddell found the little turtle. Opens the door, right sides, keeping him barely connected to the dirt. Allmendinger in the 3rd spot, LB 4th, Colton Hardy 5th. We watch your leaders here. We're gonna hope and pray they can make it down here. Look how rubbered up the bottom of this racetrack is. Very progressive here. The rubbering is at Iowa Speedway. A lot of drivers now starting to figure out you got to run the bottom here on the flat. Last minute, blow it back up the banking and hard on the brakes as straight as you can as Waddell locks him up, stop and steer right here in front of Allmendinger. McKinney out in front, last time by 43.644. 43.644 to the 44.9 of Waddell. Now Waddell starting to stack him up behind him. So Waddell starting to check guys up here through the infield. Second gear here all the way around. Then you got to try and get that thing chalked up, rotated, back on the throttle. Drive up through the gears for that tight left-hander once again. Quick lap times here at Iowa Speedway on the Rallycross circuit. Let's give a field rundown. Matt McKinney out in front, Ben Waddell second, AJ Allmendinger third, Adam Elby fourth, check that. Colton Harding out of the fourth spot, Adam Elby fifth. Logan Seavey in the sixth spot, Cannon McIntosh in seventh, Chase Rodman eighth, Kevin Swindell back to ninth. Cabry in 10th, that of Chase Cabry. James Eden 11th, Chase Austin 12th, Justin Grant 13th, Mike McKinney. Their big contact early. Drops back Chase Cabry though. It appears that he is opting for the Joker. Nope, just a little glitch in my system. There it is. Just a touch behind you guys, my apologies. Cabry, big Joker move. So just like that, he went from the back up to P number 2, clear Ben Waddell, and he's been the only truck, I think, all evening here that's been able to run down and be faster than Matt McKinney. Can Cabry put it together like he did last night, Full of Outlaw Sprint Car World Championship race when he came from dead last in the C main all the way up to the front? He said he couldn't do it. He did it. Now he's got to have the same attitude as he tries to run down Matt McKinney. Swindell going to take the Joker here. Mark him in the third spot as he's going to come around Ben Waddell and his teammate Swindell SpeedLab truck. Oh, Waddell's going to lay a fender to him. Waddell back to the inside. Oh, contact! Oh, Ben Waddell pushing around the guy whose name is on his truck. These guys are 2x2 over the jump. Waddell now to the inside. And as the man who makes it all happen, Dylan Schiebel, just reminded me, sometimes I need to advance my camera. So let's fast forward here just a little bit. Waddell clear of Swindell. Allmendinger in the 5th spot hanging out there. Justin Grant, lap traffic for your leaders. What's he gonna do? He's gonna stay right here in the racing line. Grant got about 3 laps of practice before the event. Waddell's gonna drop to the bottom, open the door up for Swindell to come with him. Allmendinger gonna get stuck. No, he's gonna throw it to the inside of Grant. Grant's gonna be nice. Oh, but doesn't stop Allmendinger from throwing a right rear at him. Justin Grant upside down. The back to your leader, Matt McKinney, is Cabry starting to close in just a little bit, I feel like.
I'm gonna put you over.
We look at the lap times. Last lap, matched them, 43.0, 43.0. So they're working lap 8 of 12. Now I'm gonna check out the battle for third. Those matching Swindell SpeedLab trucks. Ben Waddell, Kevin Swindell. Last time by, Swindell 2/10 faster. He might have found the rubber here. Waddell's gonna swing a little wide. Swindell nice and smooth up to the banking as Waddell's gonna actually take the apron. Now Swindell will come down, get the RPMs up. Swindell's so good at braking in a straight line and rotating the truck, not losing any rear grip out of it. He's just not able to get up to the back of Waddell to make a move yet. Now working lap 9. Be 3 to go when these guys get back to the stripe. We head back here just a little bit behind Swindell. That's going to be AJ Allmendinger. Just trying to keep up with these guys, hoping there's going to be an opportunity for him to be able to advance to the final podium spot. Swindell all over the curbs, gets back to Waddell. Waddell turning in from the bottom. Swindell's going to try to over under him. Contact. Contact is the head to the banking. Waddell now going to come down and slam the door. So the battle here for the final podium just keeps getting better. Waddell slides the bottom. Swindell tries the crossover. Back to the jump they go as they start their penultimate lap here. Check that, 3 to go. Unbelievable racing, and now what are we going to do to make this even better? Let's throw lap traffic at Justin Grant in this thing as he appears he's gotten turned over. Swindell all about trying to late apex that turn, the right-hander before heading to the tarmac. Get big runs. Did it again here to the banking. Waddell slides wide. Swindell to the bottom. Just not there though. Waddell's figured something out. As your leaders come through traffic, that's the three-tuck of McKinney. Matt McKinney, your leader. Chase Cabry in second. Last lap. Chase Cabry, 1/10 of a second faster right now. 1 second back on the track. Oh boy. AJ Allmendinger now gets to the bottom of Swindell. Swindell's gonna turn him though. Swindell gets back into the left rear. It might be retaliation. We're not sure. We didn't get to see it. At least I didn't. That's going to bring James Eden to the mix. Eden's to the back now of Allmendinger. They get all jacked up. That's going to allow Ben Waddell to continue that gap now over this matching Swindell SpeedLab truck. Kevin Swindell. Waddell over the jump, but these guys got a roll on him here. White flag. Oh, Swindell catches the curb. He had the run on Waddell. Big question, does anybody save the Joker here? So this battle's nice. We're gonna go check out your leader. All McKinney's gotta do, he's got a 1 second advantage. He's just gotta keep it straight. Logan Seavey saves it. Seavey saves the Joker. He goes all the way to P number 3 here on the final lap. Final time now is for Waddell to hold off Swindell. Swindell with the big run down from the bottom. Just doesn't have enough to get there. Waddell's going to hold off Swindell. Then it'll be Allmendinger in 6th, James Eden 7th, Adam Elby 8th, Colton Hardy in 9th. 10th, check that. 9th's going to be Chase Austin, 10th, Cannon McIntosh, Mike McKinney, 12th, Justin Grant, Chase Rodman. So we're going to try and get a word with your winner here in just 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you just got to watch 12 laps of action-packed, door slamming, bumper pushing Pro Light 2 action here from the Rallycross track at Iowa Speedway, and I'm with your winner, the number 6 machine of Matthew McKinney. Matt, hell of a job here tonight. Seems like from the first practice to the final lap of tonight's A-main event, you had it dialed in.
Yeah, this Top Gun machine was pretty fast all night. I mean, I was pretty nervous in the feature there. Chase had some pretty good pace, and you know, being a leader, you can't really tell if how to drive it because the track changes. So you know, different line, different approach might be better. It's just managing the gap there and just keeping them behind, and then you know, sometimes you gain a couple tenths and I'll try something different and then claw it back. So it's just about juggling that time to be able to get the win.
So 12 laps, kind of a long run here for these trucks. How much did the track change during the duration there of the feature?
Oh, a lot, absolutely. You know, the first few laps, you know, you can track was still kind of, wasn't really rubber down yet, so you drive it pretty smooth, but then towards the end, you know, you got to really carry a lot of speed, and especially in the asphalt parts, you got to slow down, get it pointed off the corners. So about the second half of that race, I was struggling to build a gap, just kind of maintaining it, but we were able to kind of adjust properly to be able to maintain that gap for the win.
So all in all, was there one key to tonight's feature that really kind of, you think, separated your ability to pull off this win? Was it the early Joker? Was it a good launch? Or was it just raw talent and speed?
As much as I like to think it's raw talent and speed, I mean, part of it was the start. We had a good start. A lot of people got bobbled up, and, you know, when you make it, if you can make it through the first corner without any contact, you have to take the Joker the first lap. You just don't have any choice. But I saw Chase taking it like the third or fourth lap, and then he was right behind me. So it was a great job by him. But I had a blast here tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to do another show pretty soon, and maybe different track and maybe a little more laps. I think a lot of guys, the amount of cars we had in the field, maybe a few extra laps would have been nice. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Sounds good. Well, Matt McKinney, congratulations on tonight's win. Thanks for hopping up here in the booth with us. For everybody at home watching, it has been an absolute amazing experience being able to bring this entertainment into your homes here this evening or wherever you may be. I'm Chris Wheeler, and for everybody at Swindell Speed Lab and Speed Lab TV, thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to visit www.swindellspeedlab.com.